Hello. Today I'm going to talk about guns. You might be very relieved to know that I don't own a gun. I just don't have the temperament for it. I was at my sister's wedding and my aunt was there, my Southern Baptist aunt and uncle from Texas. And we were in Oregon. It was an Oregon wedding. They'd never been to Oregon before. Oregon's very different from Texas. My aunt is an exquisite homemaker, and she's very, very good at the SI. Her home is very ordered, and when we have gatherings at her house, it's very ordered, and she's also very attentive to what everyone needs. I don't know if you can get the picture of what kind of a woman she might be. And she's a redhead. So we were sitting at this reception table at my sister's wedding, and somehow the subject of guns came up because my uncle's really into them and he likes to, open carry or whatever, the laws are in Texas. He likes to enjoy the full extent of whatever the laws are in Texas. I don't know what they are. Maybe you can open carry or conceal carry or something. I don't know, but he carries a gun everywhere. And my aunt, this redhead who's very polite and very diplomatic and very welcoming and just the consummate homemaker, she said, I could own a gun, but I just don't have the temperament for it. You'd have to kind of know her, and you'd have to sort of read between the lines to understand what she meant by that. What she meant was she didn't own a gun, because if she owned a gun and you crossed her, she would fucking pop a cap in your ass. And that's kind of how I feel about guns. Could have something to do with masculine FI. Oh, and I have to mention also, my earliest memory of sarcasm came from this sassy Southern redheaded aunt. So I was playing with my cousin, who's also a redhead. And my cousin's interesting. She doesn't want children. She's actually a little bit older than me. I don't want children either. People say, when are you going to have a child? And she says, oh, I can't because I don't want to. And I just love that. I mean, yeah, I can't have children either because I don't want to. What if I did? Can you imagine if I didn't want them, but I had them anyway because of some social pressure or obligation? That would be fucked up. So anyway, my earliest memory of sarcasm, I was playing with my cousin, my redheaded cousin, and my aunt was in the hall, and we were just being kids. I think I was 5. I was 5 or 6 maybe, and my cousin was a little bit older, maybe 7. We just ran past her, and we said, we're going to go do whatever. I don't know, we were going to run outside and go do something. And she just stopped and she just said, well, be my guest, because we were being kind of rude, just being rowdy and running right past her. And I kind of stopped and I was like, be my guest. What does that mean? It seems like a friendly thing to say, but it also sounds like she's kind of mad. And I thought there was this weird contradiction in what she was saying and what she meant by it. And so when I got home that night, I remember asking my mom, what does be my guest mean? And I kind of explained, that my aunt said that, and it sounded like a friendly thing to say, but she didn't seem very friendly when she said it. And it's just weird that I remember that. I have so many memories that go really, really far back. My earliest memory was when I was 18 months old. I actually sat in an ant mound, and I think it was fire ants, and it bit me all over my butt. And I remember that. And my mom tells me I was 18 months old. Anyway, that just fascinates me that my memories go so far back. Just the fact that I remember my aunt saying that, be my guest. At that age, that's pretty far back. But that is my earliest memory of sarcasm. And I just think my aunt's so cool. And I kind of think that maybe she has masculine FI because she's just such a good Southern Baptist woman. And she's such a good homemaker. But there is just this fuck you sometimes underneath the stuff that she's saying. And I love it. It makes her more real to me. And I really appreciate it. So I was doing my taxes the other day, and I was on some IRS page, and I couldn't remember my screen name and my password from the previous year, so you have to do the whole thing where I forgot my password and email me and all this stuff. Every year, I prepare all my numbers, and my partner actually does the taxes in TurboTax because I just don't have the temperament for that. I do not have the emotional maturity to do my taxes or anything online that's going to lock me out of my passwords. Anyway, so we were doing this whole run around, like trying to get into the account so we could do my taxes. And I needed to create a new username. And it said, to create a username, please do not use any numbers, dashes, or special characters. And then right underneath that, there was another block of text that said, you must use one number and one special character. And I was like, fuck you. This is why people fucking blow up buildings. Now I know that Siri can hear me. And I know that maybe this is going to put me on some terrorist watch list or something. But the sentiment is true. I'm not actually going to blow up a building because I have checks and balances. And I don't really want to hurt people, but I am that angry. That's what I want to acknowledge. I think some people think that it's bad, it's wrong, or it's immoral to be angry. Believe me, I am that fucking angry. This is why people blow up buildings when you can't get into your IRS account because of the whole fucking password game. I mean, it is normal and natural to be that angry. It's not immoral or wrong to be angry. It is immoral and wrong to blow up buildings. Anyway, this is why I don't own a gun. It's just like my aunt. I don't have the temperament for it. I should not own a gun. Anyone who gives me a gun or approves me for gun ownership is a fucking idiot because I am that pissed. There is a ball of rage inside of me, and that's normal. It happens sometimes. You know, maybe not to everyone. Maybe some people don't have rage inside of them. I don't know. But I think a lot of people do, and they're just lying to themselves and to everyone else if they say that they don't feel that angry sometimes. Do you remember a time, it was like within the last 10 years, maybe within the last 5 years, there was a guy and it was somewhere in the Northwest, maybe in Seattle or, I think off of Puget Sound. He stole a commercial jet plane and, manned it and just like took off. And he stole the plane and it was like this suicide mission. And he did like some loop-de-loops in the air and then I think he crashed it into Puget Sound. Well, anyway, I read this story, and people were appalled. And I was kind of like, yeah, somebody is doing something, he's mad as hell and he's not going to take it anymore, I was like kind of excited. Now, I don't think it's actually right to steal a plane. I mean, there's like a lot of resources that are wrapped up into a plane and other people could be hurt. And you could also spill a lot of toxic fuel into the Puget Sound. So that's not good, But part of me was like, yeah, like, fuck yeah, you're mad as hell and you're not going to take it anymore. And you're like fucking doing something about it. I wouldn't actually do that, First of all, I don't ever want to hurt other people. It's more like I would pick up my computer and throw it out a window or, blow up a building when nobody's in it. But I wouldn't even do that. I don't have the wherewithal. I don't even know how to make explosives or whatever. I guess the point I'm trying to make is it's normal to be that angry. So I think it is unhealthy to deny that anger if you have it. But you also must learn to express it in other ways. Don't steal a plane, don't hijack a plane, don't shoot someone in the head, don't blow up a building. But maybe you could do other things to kind of let off the steam, maybe like secret midnight vigilante stunts without hurting anyone. But to deny that rage or to pretend that you're above that rage and you don't have it and you never have it, I don't buy it for one thing, and I don't think it's healthy. So anyway, those are just my thoughts about guns. The picture I'm going to use in the thumbnail of this video, I'll put it in right here. My husband took me on a surprise date and I didn't know where we were going and we went to the gun range and it was kind of fun. I shot a really little pistol thingy, I don't know, really small bullets, and it didn't have much kickback, but it was so loud in there. I'm very sensitive, and so I really liked the surprise of it. I thought it was very thoughtful that he took me on a surprise date. It was like something fun that I'd never done before. But honestly, I think I would have preferred archery more because I do like hitting a target. I think that's fun. Hand-eye coordination has always been fun for me. I'm like somewhat maybe above average at shooting like you know, a balled up tissue into the wastebasket. So I like aiming for a target and hitting it, but I don't like the loud noise of guns. And there was some guy in there with like an automatic weapon or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know guns, but it was so loud and it was like really abrasive. So when the gun shoots off, it like scares the crap out of me. It's like, I don't like loud noises. So that's another reason I don't own a gun. Anyway, my thoughts on guns. There you go.